Veda ma shetashiv la'apikoris. A person must know what to answer. Continues, the Mishnah continues, right? Mishnah, right? We're good, Teddy? We're good? The Mishnah says we know what to answer apikoris. Now, I'd like to tell you first, I want to go back. The Mishnah first thought, Hevesh Shakul Mo Torah. I'd like to tell you a story that the Ben Ish Chai says that there was a diamond dealer. He knew diamonds inside out. And the Ben Ish Chai says a story. I'm going to cut it short, the story. But what happens is the lady gets a diamond ring. And she holds the diamond ring to her husband. And she says, how much is this worth? He looks at the diamond ring. And he says, $500. Back in the day, $500 was much more, right? $500. She looks at it, okay. What happens? And he's a diamond dealer. Later on, she holds that same diamond, waits an entire month. Then, she puts it on her finger, and she says, how much is it worth? He looks, this is, wow, it's beautiful diamond, $1,000. Then she starts laughing. Husband, what are you laughing about? What's a? I gave you the same diamond a month ago. A month ago, I gave you the same diamond. And you saw the same diamond. You said it was worth 500. Today, you said it's worth 1,000. It didn't change in 1 month. The price didn't go up in a month. It doubled in 1 month. What happened? He says, oh my goodness, wow, you're right. Am I losing it? He starts saying, am I losing it? Oh my goodness, I used to be perfect with the diamonds, making sure it was this much and that much. How did I lose myself? What happened? What did I do? Going wild. The wife says, no, you're not losing it. I'll explain. And she says, the first time I showed you that diamond and it wasn't on my finger. The second time, I showed you the diamond and I put while it was on my finger. He says, so what's the difference? She says, you love me so much that when I put it on my finger, it beautified the diamond. You understand? You're blinded with love from the diamond that all of a sudden when I put it on, it became a bigger, wow. Oh, because it's not because there's the diamond, it's the person behind the diamond that's wearing it. Yeah? So, well, you're laughing, Mo. Be careful, your wife might be listening, Mo. so it's good. So he says like this. So what does he want to say with this? He says the same thing with the Torah. The Torah, we know, is like a crown. Like a crown. Now, many people learn Torah. The Torah will always stay a crown, just like a diamond will always stay a diamond. But you know what the difference is? I'll tell you the difference. When we put that crown on you, when you learn Torah, we are crowning you with the Torah. Now, you have to make sure, we have to make sure that our character traits are well behaved. Imagine you have a guy learning Torah all day, and then he walks out of the what's it called? He's learning Torah all day. Imagine you have a guy, he learns 8 hours, he just learns the hours, and all of a sudden, so he has the crown, he put on the crown. He walks outside, and you hear him, a guy almost, passed him, almost did. And then all of a sudden he starts screaming, he starts cursing, he starts going crazy. He says, what? This is the same guy he just learned? And he goes on his phone, you mother, whatever. He starts going crazy on the phone. You say to yourself, oh my goodness, this is the guy? Imagine the same guy already, he starts acting nasty. He said to himself, this is the guy who just learned? The crown is there, but the crown on the person is devaluable. It lost some value. Meaning the Torah will always stay. Your reward will always be the same. But when it's put on you, already, you understand? It's like it doesn't fit with the thing. But don't worry, you'll get rewarded. But what he's trying to teach you is that a person should strive. Now, a person might hear this and say, okay, you know what, I won't learn Torah because my midot are not thick. No. That's 100% wrong. How do I know it's 100% wrong? There's a story in the Gemara. What does the Gemara say? Who was the two rabbis? No, tell me, who was the two rabbis? Who? How one of the rabbis said, you cannot come in unless you have good character traits. And a lot of people weren't able to go in the Beit Midrash. All of a sudden, Rabbi Lazar opened up the door. They kicked him out one time. He said something very, very disgraceful. Not disgraceful, but like a little hurtful or something like that. And they put a different rabbi in charge. How, Rabbi Jamal? Who was the two rabbis? Who was the two rabbis? They put a different rabbi in charge. And that rabbi said, we have an open door policy. What's the open door policy? Everybody could come in. And guess what? The other rabbi peeked in the window and saw the whole entire Beit Midrash was full. And all the benches were full. And he said to myself, oh my goodness, I caused so many people to not learn. Because look, I didn't accept them because I felt that the midot weren't right. But you see, he felt bad. Why do you feel bad? Because, you know why? Because at the end of the day, when a person learns, he keeps on consistently learning, hitting it on strong, his character traits will change. It will change. The more you get in. I'll give you an example. Can I give you an example? With this, please. But let me give you an example. Like this. I was once, I'm sure you go into a pool, right? You have a pool, yeah? So, so when you first go into a pool, what is it? It's cold. It's a little cold. So you put, some people, they're going, they're saying those guys, they walk in like the steps, they go, it's so cold, it's so cold, it's so cold. They keep on going in until they finally go in there. Okay, they got in. Then you have some guys, what they do with the pool, it's cold. They know it's cold. They just go from like the ledge, cannonball, boom! It goes right in, And then as you're in the pool long enough, you become used to it. And then it becomes fun. Oh, I'm swimming here, swimming there. But there's a guy that was always too scared, a wuss. They call him a wussy, He was a wuss because what? He always felt that it's cold. Oh, it's cold. So every time he puts in one foot, he puts it out. He puts in one foot, he puts it out. So what are you doing? Just come in the pool. It's freezing, it's freezing. Says, you don't know what you're missing out. He'll never know what he's missing out until what? Until he actually jumps in the pool. It's the same thing with the learning of our Torah. In the beginning, a person, if you what is the Torah? He puts his foot in, not for me, maybe for me, not for me. He puts then he puts another foot in, the right foot and then the left foot, for me, not for me. Either he puts it way back, and then you have those some heavy duties where he says, you know what, Rabbi, I'm all in. Tell me where to sign. Tell me, guide me to feel that enjoyment. Didn't you say that that's what it is? Didn't you say it's enjoyable? Guide me, Rabbi. And the rabbi will give you a prescription, how to guide you, how to jump in the pool with what? Wow. Then you jump in the pool. Wow, it feels good. It's not bad. He did that. And then you're looking at the guy who's still not learning, and he say, you're out of the pool. You never jumped in. You never tasted the sweetness yet.